Hey everyone, and welcome to AM Express News. This is your essential political and strategic news briefing for today, Friday, January 23rd. India political and strategic developments. India's private sector activity has shown a strong rebound in January, indicating recovery in manufacturing and services, despite global uncertainty. The Reserve Bank of India has injected over $23 billion into the banking system to ensure liquidity and financial stability ahead of the union budget. Economists expect the February 1st union budget to continue fiscal discipline while prioritizing infrastructure, defense production, and employment generation. This signals that the Indian government is focused on economic stability, long-term growth, and investor confidence. India and the European Union are close to concluding a long-pending free trade agreement. This deal is expected to boost Indian exports of textiles, pharmaceuticals, and IT services, reduce tariffs on Indian goods, strengthen India's position as a global manufacturing and supply chain hub.
Historic trade agreement. Indeed, some call it the mother of all deals.
The European Union has made it official. India and Europe are on the verge of what Brussels is calling the mother of all trade deals. A mega agreement that could reshape global commerce and geopolitics.
And right after Davos, the next weekend, I will travel to India. There's still work to do, but we are on the cusp of a historic trade agreement. Indeed, some call it the mother of all deals. One that would create a market of 2 billion people, accounting for almost a quarter of global GDP. And crucially, that would provide a first-mover advantage for Europe, with one of the world's fastest growing and most dynamic continents.
The mother of all deals might be around the corner with India. The largest trade deal in the world is between the EU and Mercosur. It is a very powerful and historic speech from Madam President.
India has received an invitation from the United States to participate in a proposed Board of Peace initiative aimed at addressing global conflicts, including the Middle East. At the same time, India continues to strengthen ties with Gulf nations, especially the UAE and Saudi Arabia, focusing on energy security, defense cooperation, and trade expansion. India is clearly positioning itself as a balanced global power engaging with the West, the Middle East, and Asia simultaneously. Iran is facing widespread unrest driven by inflation, economic collapse, and political dissatisfaction. Large-scale protests, internet restrictions, strong security crackdowns. This instability is critical because Iran plays a central role in Middle East security, oil markets, and regional proxy conflicts. Any escalation could impact global energy prices and regional peace.
Broad challenge to its theocracy. Now, Iran itself, its government is now saying that it's making mass arrests. This is in state media constantly now. And also it's trying to portray the situation as being under control, as it also holds mass state-sponsored funerals for security force members killed.
Pakistan continues to face economic stress and diplomatic pressure. India has intensified its global outreach, urging countries to adopt a zero-tolerance approach to terrorism. While ceasefire conditions with India remain intact, Pakistan's internal political instability and economic challenges remain major concerns for South Asian security. China is expanding military and strategic cooperation with Russia and Iran, including joint naval activities. At the same time, China is managing economic slowdown pressures at home. For India, China remains both a strategic competitor and a necessary diplomatic engagement, especially regarding border stability and regional trade. Russia continues its involvement in the Ukraine conflict, but new diplomatic talks involving the United States and Middle Eastern mediators are underway. Russia's deepening alignment with China and Iran is reshaping global power blocs and influencing India's careful diplomatic balancing. Arab world shifting alliances. Gulf countries, including Saudi Arabia, UAE, and Qatar, are playing a larger global role, balancing relations with the US, China, and Russia, investing heavily in technology, energy, and defense, strengthening economic partnerships with India. India's relationship with the Arab world remains strategically vital for energy security and the Indian diaspora, the Koreas. No major military escalation today, but tensions remain high on the Korean peninsula. South Korea continues close coordination with the United States, while North Korea maintains its weapons development posture. Sports update: ICC T20 World Cup 2026 controversy. The biggest sports story today is the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026, which will be hosted by India and Sri Lanka. Bangladesh has officially stated it will not travel to India for its scheduled matches, citing security concerns. The International Cricket Council is now considering strict action, including possible penalties or disqualification. Football global leagues. In international football, European leagues are entering a crucial phase of the season. Top clubs are battling for league titles and Champions League qualification. Asian teams are focusing on World Cup qualification pathways. Olympics and global sports. With the next Olympic cycle underway, countries including India are increasing investments in athletics, shooting, wrestling, boxing. Sports ministries and federations are emphasizing long-term athlete development and international exposure. Thank you for watching AM Express News. See you in the next bulletin. Like and subscribe the channel. Signing off, Valeria.